Hey everybody, Matt Lazy here with Maple Grove Productions. Here with my friend Al and Luca. We're doing some snowshoeing and some tapping of trees today. Beautiful. The lid. Final step.
Yeah.
You want to do it with me?
Yeah.
Right, let's do it like this on an angle. You go up and down. There you go.
Go up.
Just like that. Up and down.
You hold off.
Here. I'll do up and you do down.
Bucket enter.
One. Get in there. You go in that bucket over there. And get one of those. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Want a hammer?
Yeah.
Here. You come hammer it like this, okay? Get it right there. Just like that. Good job. Okay, you want to put the bucket on? Right there.
Oh.
There. Good job. High five. Good show.
Not this bucket.
Now the lid. This part's a little tricky. I'll let you push the pin.
Like,
Yeah, you push the pin. Push it in this side.
what's coming?
There. Perfect. All done.
All done.
All done.
Yeah, all done.
And we've actually tapped so many trees this year, so many buckets, that we ran out. So we had to improvise on the last one here. Put some tubes on the tree, tapped it 3 times. 'Cause it's a big tree, it goes all the way around. Gravity does its thing. The sun will heat up the tubes as well and prevent it from freezing, hopefully. And then into our bucket. And you can hear it. It's leaking like crazy. So this thing's gonna fill up fast. I have to come pick it up tomorrow. But we got enough. We picked up probably a bucket and a half like this, so not too bad. And one last thing that I completely forgot to tell you guys is that we ended up going with 3 smaller pans like we had before, because the plans for the big pan kind of fell through. So we're gonna wait until next year to do that. But for this year, we're gonna do it old school. We're gonna have backup pans in case we ever need them. But I'm going to show you that here in a second, and you can check out how we were doing it before, but with improved pans. So, all in all, we did pretty good. We ended up with 3 buckets today of sap, and as you can see here, most of it is frozen, so a lot of that's water. Might have picked up a little bit of rainwater or some discoloration from the bark, but there's some sugar in there. Some of the sugar, some of the sap may have frozen as well. It did get really cold in the nights in the last few days, last few weeks actually. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, especially not on my maiden voyage, as it were, with these pans. But I want to melt this down. I don't want to wait and get backlogged on sap, so I'm going to melt these down in the pans. Once those are melted down, I'm going to filter them off. See, normally you would filter them first before you even think about putting them in the pans, but in this case, I want to try and speed things along. Clean the pans in between, get all that stuff off of there, but melt it down and then add it to my finishing pan over there and do the most of the boiling in that. So that is the plan anyway. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm about ready to do some boiling. If not, if I run out of time here after my cleanup, we may do that tomorrow. But ended up being a pretty darn good day. Can't complain. So things are rolling here at Maple Grove Farm. The maple syrup production is underway, and couldn't be happier about it. So probably a good thing that we tested it here with some ice, because I think we got a couple of leaks. So some minor adjustments are gonna need to be made. But I don't know if you can see that. There seems to be some sap leaking on the sides here and burning. You can smell it burning. So probably gonna need a couple of little patch jobs. And even in here, it's hard to see it, but there was a lot of liquid there between these two pans. So I'm not sure if it's going to be to the point of having a total loss here, if we're just going to lose it all over time. But once this all melts, I'm going to transfer it into some buckets, some clean buckets anyway. So we shouldn't lose too much, and this is mostly all water anyway. So I'm glad we did this trial run. And now we know that our pans have a couple of little pinhole leaks probably that need to be fixed, but this side looks good. The other one as well. It was getting a lot of smoke in here because these plates are warped. So we have to address that as well. So a couple little tweaks that need to be done here to the setup. Once you introduce a new element, it's fairly normal. Yeah, you can hear it sizzling there. It's fairly normal that there's some things that you're gonna have to work through. So these are just some of those little problems that you just got to work through in order to get back on track. But I'm happy that we're just boiling. Can't stay here too long or the camera will melt, but look at the bottom of that pan. Probably fairly normal when you're first cooking stainless steel like that, but look at the bubbles it's making on the metal. Crazy. Looks alien skin. And one last thing I'll mention is that tree in the front. I don't know if I captured that in one of the first vlogs or not, but we tapped one of the trees out front that we thought maybe was a maple, but it turns out it wasn't because it doesn't have a drop. That or it's too small, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a maple. You can't win them all. So identification fail on that one, but you don't know if you try. So now I know what to look for, what not to look for in a tree. So we'll have one more small bucket to tap. Next time somebody comes over, they'll get the joy of tapping a maple. We'll just add a bucket onto one of the trees, one of the bigger trees that has 2, and we'll give it 3. So we're just about to finish tapping the last few trees. It's been a fun past week or so tapping and having everybody over to help out and getting to enjoy the experience. But we're gonna go and tap the last few. I'm just coming by and cutting all the little branches here along the way that might slap people in the face as we're collecting. So cleaning up a little bit, having fun, and good times up ahead. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next vlog. Take care.